So my husband is open to tamper with the life and health of our children, like kids yet unborn. Love is not a bad thing, and I love him as much as he loves me, but I think this is extreme. This is one very unpopular kind of video. People don't put this out there. I'm seeing blood group and genital, like, since that day I've been on panic mode. Then my son had this fever stuff going on. The point is that my son is, I'm like, I think this is becoming my usual greeting these days. Good evening, guys. It's the late hours of the day, and I don't know why we can't say good night, but yeah, good evening, guys. So I told you guys that I was going to the lab, that I took baby boy to the lab.
Hello guys, good afternoon. Come with me to the laboratory
to run a genotype and blood group, whatever. I said I was taking him for genotype and blood group testing. So the results are out. Sue is here because I did run mine as well. But before I tell you guys the results of this test, I would want to tell you a quick story. So just before a few years before my husband and I got married, we were going to do routine checkups and all of that. My husband said he had this serious malaria. So I met a nurse at his, and on the phone while I was going there, I was asking him, since he said okay, he wanted to do the malaria and typhoid test, he just didn't want to self-medicate and all of that. So I was like, okay, why don't you do this like genotype and blood group stuff? He said, okay. Then fast forward to when I got to his house, I then to ask him, like, did you do this test? The nurse herself answered me like, oh yes, we did the test. I was here when you were talking to him on the phone about doing the test, blah 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 blah. They told me it was AA, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's all right. I felt very comfortable. Fast forward to a few months before our wedding, we were going to do normal checkups, culture tests, all these testings, and yeah, he did it again, and he told me it was AA. So I balanced with my full chest. See, this one, the compatibility medically safe is soft. Only for a routine checkup in my husband's office, and then he did it like, this one he didn't do it. They ran it with the routine checkup. Yeah, it was part of the things they were checking. My husband didn't care what the outcome was. Overconfidence, Nabi. One day he just, he was so exhausted from work, and I think I don't know what happened, but he was so exhausted. He came back, he even started undressing from the sitting room, and I was like, what's going on? And I was like, I'm exhausted, the traffic was mad and all of that, while he was throwing his things on. So I was trying to help him pick it up, and then I stumbled on his company ID card. Hey, I just picked it up and I wanted to put it into his work bag. I don't know what made me just look at the back of the ID card, and I'm seeing blood group and genital, and I saw AS. So since that day, I've been on panic mode. Then my son had this fever stuff going on. I'm like, see, I won't lie, guys. I asked him. I said, baby, what is AS doing at the back of you? He said, it's what my people diarrhea and their stuff. And their stuff. All right, no problem. My mama showed me proof about her being AA, about my dad being AA. But with what is going on? I also have proof of being AA. When I was going to enter secondary school as a young girl, my school needed testing and I was really young. I went to Logic Junior School at Alakukodalimo, so it's part of the things you feel, and AA was there. But see, overconfidence, 9 May, February, no complete, and I don't care anymore. So having a child and everything, and this is where I'm at. When I took my baby there, I was like, let me just check my own so that whatever the outcome will be, because going to that lab, I went to a standard lab, not children lab, because I really wanted to know what's up. And it's like 1,000 naira for my house. And I'm not complaining, that's not the point. The point is that my son is AS. My son has both his father's blood group and his father's genotype. This man told me he was AS. He was AA rather. What if I was AS? And with the overconfidence that my husband is AA, see, ladies, open your eyes, oh. You can't control what they bring. You can control yourself. Go and check yourself first. See, forget my mommy told me I'm AA. My mommy told me I'm SAS. And see, go to a standard lab, a standard hospital, and get yourself checked. Do you understand? Check yourself, because he hasn't seen this yet. And I called him. It was in a meeting. But with the way I'm feeling, I just feel like you guys should just go and check yourself. I know what's going on. Well, I'm CAA. Do you understand? I stumbled on a video one time on YouTube, and it was looking like the doctor didn't know what he was saying. Hey, I've mentioned his name here, I think in my previous video. It looked like he didn't know what he was saying. Like, comment section was looking somehow. Go and check yourself before you get married, because don't let anybody use love to tamper with the health of your children. I don't even know how to feel. Like, I don't even know what to say that would not be offensive. But let's go and make dinner. Let's go and eat food. We can't eat any food yet. Let's go and make dinner first. But anyways, guys, that's what I just came to say. Yeah, that's what I came to say. So guys, yeah, this is mine. Can you see it? This is mine. And this is for my little boy. I've given you proof, Abby. You know, I'm hiding anything. I know this is one very unpopular kind of video. People don't put this out there. But I'm telling you, go and do what you can do. Go and do it. I'm gonna check. I did this one for just how much? Go and do it. That's what I came to come and say. Let's go and cook.